Are we live? Are we live? I think we're live. Are we live? We appear to be live. Cool. Where is my chat? There's my chat. Cool. Share. All right, let's close Discord. Or should I keep it open? Maybe I'll keep it open. That'll do. It's fine. It's fine. Slowbro friend. Hello, Slowbro friend. Here. Yes, here. Hello. Am I set up properly? I just kind of threw this together really quickly. Can you hear me and all that kind of stuff? Hello. I've got a bit of a cough, so apologies if I'm coughing a lot. So what I'm going to do today is play the current Thinky Games Club game. So for those that don't know, Thinky Games Club is something we're running on thinkygames.com. It's effectively just the newsletter for thinkygames.com. If you sign up to the newsletter, in the newsletter every 2 weeks, we say like, oh, the current Thinky Games Club game is such and such, and then encourage people to chat about it and play it in the Discord. So you can go to thinkygames.com, sign up to the newsletter, and you'll also receive that game. Or you can just join the thinkygames.com Discord, which you'll find there's a link at the top of thinkygames.com. And we also just post about it there as well. Thanks, Slowbro friends, for confirming that things are working. All right, so the current Thinky Games Club game is Cavern Sweeper by Hempuli. I saw there was lots of activity around this. Like, I think it came out like, I guess like 56 days ago, a couple of months ago. And I saw lots of people playing it, but I didn't really try it myself. I think partly just because it's like, it's based on Minesweeper, and I have never been that big of a fan of Minesweeper. Like, I definitely played it a little bit when I was younger, and it was just like there on Windows, but I don't know. It just never really captured my attention that much. But anyway, let's give it a go. Cavern Sweeper. Left click on tiles to reveal them. Again, apologies for the coughing. A tile will display a total combined level of hazards near it. Each hazard affects tiles in a specific pattern. Click Bestiary for hazard-specific patterns. Right-clicking on a tile. Is there a full screen? No, there's not. I guess I can do this, and I can do this. That should be better. Let me get that window up. All right. Right-clicking on a tile marks a hazard being there. You can also use number keys. How's that work? Sure. Reveal all non-hazardous tiles to win. You have 3 attempts before losing. Ooh. Alright, select game mode. Monsters, monsters and slimes, all hazards. So I guess just monsters? I guess large since it's the default. Clue auto update. Serpents. Is that like an extra thing you can add to any of the modes? Maybe. Monsters. Okay. So it looks a little bit like Minesweeper. There's a timer. Oh dear. What happens when it gets to 9999? I guess these are my lives probably. And then this is probably the number of, like I've seen kind of screenshots where there's like monsters around the grid. So these are probably the numbers of these monsters that are on the grid. Should we look at the bestiary? We've got blue, yellow, and red. The white squares indicates how many tiles around a hazard take the hazard's level into account. Monsters, pattern. Okay, ugh. So rather than them just, because like normally in Minesweeper the number is the number of mines nearby, where nearby is like an adjacent cell, including diagonally, yes. Whereas in this case, a monster can reach from a little bit further. That's going to be hard to think about. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that is also written down here. So is that the number that they contribute to the number? Probably. What does that imply? Oh gosh. I'm immediately like, oh no, what do I do about this? Well, so there's a 1 there. So presumably like the kind of power level of the monsters doesn't decrease over distance or anything. It's just if it's within that distance and it's a 2 monster, then it'll be 2. So therefore, if I see a 1, it has to be from a 1 monster only. However, that 1 monster could be in a number of positions. But there's ones that are like in sets. Interesting. So that could only be there, right? Yay! Okay, that's what the auto-update clues does. It changes the numbers based on what I've already uncovered. Okay. I guess. Right, okay, so so this is obviously, I haven't proven, I mean, the game hasn't told me that there definitely is a blue thing there, but I've just right-clicked, it's like placing the flag, I'm saying, I think there's a blue monster there, and I think there is because of that 1. Also because of that 1, it's going to be the same here, right? Interesting. Then we have a 1 there as well, which can only be from there, I think. So then these are zeros now. Does that mean that, like, that means that there's nothing all the way out here, right? I'm probably going to mess this up to begin with, so that's fine. Like, I'll mess it up a few times and then understand it. But because that's 0 now, because the 1 from that was given by that, this space, and this space are all free, right? Okay. Okay. I think that's true. And like all of this, am I being silly? No, I'm not being silly, right? No, I'm not being silly. All of that, okay. And all of that, and that. Interesting. Very serious. Who, me or the game or the monsters? They do look very serious. Look at that face. That's a serious face if ever I saw one. Yellow, less serious. Red, pretty serious. Wait, so that 1's already covered. Okay, but presumably that's being adjusted by the fact that this is there. Yeah. Okay, so that is a 2 underneath, but it's a 1 here. So there's another 1 for this. So this 1 needs a 1, which is either going to come from here or here. At what point am I? Okay, well, so there's a 2 here, and so therefore, and the only space a monster could be that could touch that space is there, so it has to be a 2 monster in that position. Okay, cool. And then, oh, we've got a 1 here as well. What does that tell me? That tells me that like all of these positions are okay. There's a 3. You're okay. You're okay. You're whoa. Okay. Well, that was nice. So there's a 3 there, so that could only be from that, right? And same for that 3. So there's a 3 monster here, and that means that's okay. We're making progress. We're making good progress. 1, that has to be a 1 monster, and therefore that's safe and that's safe. That 3 could only possibly be there, so with a 3 monster there, that's a 2, that's a 3, there we go. You still need 1. It could be there, but it can't be there because that's a 0. So it has to be there. Is that true? Hold on. So you need 1 more. You've got a 3 there, so you would have been a 4 before. So then the only other places the monsters could go are there and there. But it can't be there because you've already got 0. So yeah, you have to be a 1 here, right? I think that's true. You need no friends nearby, so it has to be that. And then you've got 1 over here, but I'm gonna, at some point, I'm gonna make the mistake of thinking, oh, you've already got 1, therefore you don't need anything because the numbers are updating. But no, you still need a 1 because the numbers are updating. So it could be there or it could be there, but it can't be here because that's a 0, so it has to be here. All right. Which means this is free, this is free, this is free, this is free. That's. You still need a 1. That. I'm gonna make a mistake at some point. I mean that. It's kind of scary. That's free, that's free. I'm basically just like putting that pattern over any zeros and then just clicking on things that are in that pattern relative to a 0. Yep, that all feels good. So we then have this. So the only place that 3 could be is there. So 0. So that's free, that's free. That means that's a 1. So that's free and that's free. Then. How to resolve this bit? 1, well, there's only 1 space left for that 1 to go, so it's there. That means you're free. Is that true? Hold on, let me do that again. Yeah. Unless that's a 2, but that can't be a 2 because of this. So, yeah, so that has to be a 1 there. In fact, that 1 also has to be there. Okay, cool. However, that's interesting because then we've got a bunch of 1s that still need 1. So there's going to be another 1 there and a 1 here. Yay! That feels good. All right. Interesting stuff. 3, well, the 3 has to go there. That means that's free, that's free. That's free, that's free. Ooh, 5s and 6s. Bottom right corner defeated, indeed. We are getting there. 1, that has to go there or there. Could it be either? Possibly. That 1 has to go there. Okay. Ooh, I've still got some coffee I should drink before it gets too cold. Okay, so that 1 there. So we've got this, that, this, that, this, that, this, that. 2 can only be there. So then we've got this free, this free, this free, this free. Okay. Bunch of 1s. Is there going to be a 1 there? But it could be like there and there, couldn't it? Maybe not. That might be resolvable right now, but I'm just not going to. I'm going to find easier places, I think, and then come to there at some other points. I think. Let's continue working down here, I think. So that's free, that's free. That's Spooky. Oh no, not the cold coffee, indeed. It's only a little bit left, so I probably should finish it. Zero, zero. So you're free. You need a 1 that can only be there. You're free, you're free, you're free, you're free. What's next? You're a 3, but it could be there or it could be there. Except it couldn't be here because there's like 2s, so it has to be there, right? Apparently not. Hold on, what's my mistake there? Oh, because they could be split up. They're going to be split up. I quite like that you've got the auto-updating numbers, because then I can just see that I'm clearly making a mistake because a bunch of red X's come up. You need a 1, could be there or there. You also need a 1. How to start resolving this bit? Oh, so you're free, right? Yes. Oh, okay, that did a lot. You need 1, so that has to be there. You're free, you're free. That needs a 2, so it has to be there. Spooky. Hopefully I'm not making any mistakes. You're a 1. Hey, bottom left corner done. You need a 1. Okay, so yeah, that was split. It was a 2 and a 1. Like that. Wow. That was a lot of stuff. You need a 1. That needs a 1. There we go. That means that's free. That's free, that's free, that's free, that's free. So the 2 has to go there. A 1 has to go here. You need 1 more, which can only be there. Well, this is going to be weird. You're free, so that's a 2. Okay. You still need 2, so there has to be a 2 there. It's fun to get into the swing of things with this. I'm curious what the other monsters are going to add. 3. So that means you're free, you're free. Ah! I always find it terrifying when so many things happen, because I think something bad's happened. 2. You need a 1, it can only be there. 1. Yeah. Okay. What does that mean? You need a 1. Can only be there, so you're a 1. You're free, you're free, you're free, you're free. Only 2 little areas left to do. You need a 2, so it has to be there. You need a 2, so it has to be there. You still need 1. However, we can fill in a bunch of this stuff. Okay, you need a 1, that has to be there. Fill in that, and that, and that. I like how you can fill in a lot all at once because of the area of effect of each thing. 1. I guess a 1 here. Yeah, that looks like it would do it. The 1 here. Neat. Middle bit done. 1 goes there. That's free, that's free. That's free, that's free. 1 needs to go there. There's going to be a 2 here, probably. I mean, definitely. 2 there. You still need 1 more, but you're free, you're free, you're free. So this is a 1. Yep. You're free, you're free. This has to be a 1, surely. Yep. Like you start to see that pattern where you just see, excuse me, the layout of you see that pattern but in 1s, and therefore you know a 1's going to be in the middle. 0, 0. So that means these are all safe. I'm done. Yay! If you want to start practicing your Minesweeper skills, TM, you should check out the game called 20 different, 14 Minesweeper variations. Is it 14? It's a number. It's definitely less than 20. I think. Yeah, I should try it at some point. Like I said at the beginning, though, there's something about Minesweeper that just puts me off, but maybe I'll give it a go at some point. Cool, let's find out what it's like with slimes. Restart? Okay. Monsters hard, no thank you. Monsters and slimes, let's find out. Okay, 2 different kinds of slimes. The white squares indicate how many tiles around the hazard, take the hazards level into account. I did pretty well here. Sure, thanks. There was that, what was it in? Was it in, I think it was in the latest Thinky Puzzle Games jam. So not the Thinky Games are for everyone jam, but the Thinky Puzzle Games jam 2. There was something in that was like meta Minesweeper, where you all, I can't even remember what I was doing. I just remember it completely breaking my mind. I think you have to use the fact it was solvable in order to solve it? Or I don't know. There was something weird about it. I could try and find it. Thinky Puzzle Game Jam 2. Yep. Let me bring it over here. Pretty sure it was in this. It wasn't that unveiling, was it? Will I be able to tell from the thing, the thumbnail? Was it definitely in this jam? I don't actually remember. Is it you? Oh yeah, Minesweeper variants. Yes. Lots of ads. Thanks. I should install AdBlock on this Chrome profile. Oh, there's music. Minesweeper variant where you have to flag every knowable safe tile before continuing in order to make the biggest reveal. Yeah, this was a lot. This is too much for me. I could not figure it out. I mean, I did figure it out a little bit with a lot of help. Anyway, okay, let's try with slimes. Back to full screen. The white squares indicate how many tiles around the hazard, take the hazard level into account. Monsters, pattern that. Slimes, pattern that. Okay, so slimes have the normal pattern. All right. Oh no, that's terrifying. That is actually terrifying. Now I have to think that they could, like, it could be either. It could be either kind of monster. Okay, however, if I have numbers that are inset by like 2 spaces, like they're not at the edge, I know it has to be these monsters, whatever they're called. I guess these were monsters and these are slimes. So there has to be a 3 there. So I can no longer say that there is definitely not a monster here, because there could be one of these, right? So I think with zeros, I now need to only say, like, it means there's, oh, okay, well, that did a lot for me. But like the slime pattern. 2 means there has to be a thing there. Okay. So that and that's are safe, and that's safe, and that's safe. Okay. I'm definitely gonna make a mistake here, for sure. Do we have any more things that are inset by that far? Not really. Spooky. What next then? 2 could be there or there. And these add 1 and 2. Okay, so that's interesting. So if there's a 3, but it could be a combination. I need to also take into account the numbers of these. Like, does that change? Yeah, it does. Okay, so I've not even really been looking at that. These numbers change as I add stuff here. Is this the personalities of the monsters? Chill. 2 monster, meh. Yeah, that's right. 3 monster, angry, pretty angry looking. Yep. Tiny chill. Full. Yeah. Does look like slime's been Slime 2 has been eating a bit too much. It's like currently chewing on some food. Okay, where do I go from here? So a 0 there does mean... No, it doesn't mean anything about this. Well, it does mean something about that. It means there's no monsters there, but there might be slimes. So let's ignore that. Where do I go from here? 4s. And 1's back here. That 6 is interesting, isn't it? Is it? Oh no, this is too much potential influence. That 1 is either there or there. If it's there, it's either a slime or a monster. Whew. That one is either... Wait, that one has to be there. But how do I know whether it's going to be a... Right, okay. So that has to be a thing. Either it has to be a 1, but it's either a blue, which I guess it's not. Why is it not a blue? Because then those would have numbers. Right. Is that how that works? So it has to be a slime 1? I mean, I guess it does simply because of the X's. Right. So those would have numbers if... that's one of those things about Minesweeper that I definitely forgot, and maybe I learnt last time that I played a Minesweeper thing, is that like the empty spaces that get filled in when you click on stuff and it just expands, those are all effectively zeros, right? Is that right? But yeah, okay, so that has to be that. Cool. So then you're a 1, and then the only space left is there, and it has to be a 1 monster. Cool. So then that's free, that's free. Definitely gonna make a bad mistake at some point. Two has quite a lot of reach. However, okay, so that's interesting, right? If this 2 were reached by a monster, then this would have to be a 2 as well. So it's not. Wait, but then how can that work? How can that be a 2? Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. That 2 has to be reached by 2 1s? But there's like lots of ways that could happen. It could be like a 1 slime here, 1 monster. No, it can't. Okay, yes. Okay, so this 2, I'm doing an advanced tactic now, probably getting it all wrong. This 2 has 3 positions that the thing could come from. None of them could have a 2 in them, so it has to be 2 1s split up. Right? So that's either monster 1 here. So it's some combination of monster 1 here, or slime 1 here. Or monster 1 there. Yes. Some combination of those. But it can't be monster 1 there in the middle. It can't be anything 1 in the middle, because then these 2 would be 0, and I wouldn't be able to put another one down. So it's there and there, therefore it has to be monster 1, monster 1. Is that true? I think that might be true. I'm gonna hope that it is. I don't think I had to do that strategy, but I did. Seems to have worked so far. Okay. That was scary. So you need 2 more, which can only come from here. And it has to be... It could be a slime, it could be a monster, but then a monster would reach that, right? And that would complain about it. So it has to be a slime too. Okay, cool. That's free. Next. This 5. So 5 obviously has to be multiple monsters. This 2, this 1's kind of annoying because it could be over there. The 2, however, has to be over here. But there can't be a monster here. So if there's going to be something here, there has to be a slime. Is there going to be something there? I don't know if I can tell for certain. I probably can if I think about it enough. Don't know if I'm ready to think about it enough. Five. Okay, so the only places for the 5 to pick up from are here, which would be fine. It would be fine for there to be a monster there of some size. Here and here. That's a 6. I mean, but it can't be a monster here, but it could be a slime. Oh, that's interesting then. Hold on. So if this can't be a monster, because then it would reach the 0, and it has to be a slime, then this 1 does not come from the monster that's here. It comes from over here. So that has to be a 1. Monster. I believe so. And then you're free. And then that also has to be a 1 monster. Then you're free and you're free. And you're free and you're free. And then all of these are free. Okay. And you're free. And you're a 1, so you have to be a 1 monster. I was not expecting to come this direction. That seems to be what's happening. You're free. So you need a 3, and that can only come from there, so it's a 3 monster. Everything's satisfied, that's good. That goes like that. There's probably a 2 slime here. Kind of looks like that's probably what's happening. I mean, it has to be what's... Does it have to be what's happening? Yes? Because where else... Oh yeah, in fact, where else do you get a thing from? Only there. And it can't be... Okay, so that's a 2 slime. Yes. Cool. That means you're free, you're free, you're free, you're free, you're free. A lot of stuff appeared. 1s here means there's a 1 monster there. You're free. This 1 here means there's another 1 monster there. That means you're free and you're free. And then there's a 1 here. Okay, cool. Bottom left corner, complete. 1 means there's a monster there. You are all free. You are free, you are free, you are free. That's a 1. You're free, you're free. Well, you can only come from there. Can I tell whether you are a monster or a... Well, you have to be a slime, right? Because otherwise that's bad. Okay. Cool. That means you're free and you're free. This needs a 1, so that has to be a monster. You're free, you're free, you're free. Interesting. So 1 has to come from there, and it has to be a slime. Yep. You need a 3, so you have to be a monster. Yeah, that's the thing with Minesweeper, is that as soon as Like the beginning bit is like the hardest part. You can sometimes like make some progress and then hit a kind of wall, and then there's like another hard part. It's almost like being at the beginning again, depending on exactly what happens. You're free. Okay. You're free, you're free, you're free, you're free, you're free. You need a 2, that can only come from over here with a monster. That means you're free, you're free, you're free, you're free. You need a 1, that can only come from a 1 monster. You're free, you're free, you're free. How to resolve this bit. How to resolve this bit. I can see how it's constrained enough that there's only going to be one way of this working, but how do I figure out which one that is? Monster could be at the top middle in top left. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, I think. Like, there could be a monster there that reaches that, but then could there not also be, like, 1 slimes that do the same kind of job? Although, no. Okay, so that's interesting. So if there was a 1 slime, like, here, then these ones would be done. So then where would I put something to hit you? I wouldn't be able to do it. So there's no 1 slime here. Therefore, that one needs to come from somewhere. So it has to come from a monster. So can there be, if there was a 1 monster here, it would change the 0, that would become a red X. So it can't be from there. So therefore that one is coming from a 1 monster here. Right? Ooh. Scary. So you're a 3. Very, very scary. So we might have this situation now where, like I said, like you can get to a certain point where it kind of feels like you're actually just hitting a new wall that you have to get through. Because this doesn't look very appealing. Like I could probably start working down here again, maybe, or here, or something. You need a 2. You need a 2, but you only need 1. So therefore the 2 needs to not affect you. But it could be split. So it could be a 1 and a 1. I'm going to come down here, I think. 5. Yeah, it's this situation again. Like, the 5 ended up telling me more about what was going on over here than over here. The 2 here and here, these are the only places that 2 could come from. There is no monster here. I remember working that out before. There has to be a slime, because otherwise it affects that 0. So either a 1 slime or a 2 slime. There could be a monster here. Yeah, there could. This feels too open. You need a 3, you need a 6. Where to continue from? 2. 1, 1. Could come from there. Could come from there. There or there. 1. Could be either a 1 slime there. Yep, we're about to hit 1000. There we go. Ding, ding, ding. Success. I'd like another situation where... Okay, so this 3 could be interesting, right? This 3 comes from here, here, or here. Oh, but there's so many ways of splitting that up. Well, no, there's not. Okay, so oh, this is similar to the thing I did down here. So there's 3. It needs 3. And sure, it could come from there, there, or there, but it can't come from there. I guess one part of it could. One part of it could come from there. So either there's a 1 slime there. 1 monster, sorry. Or it's a slime and not a monster at all. There has to be at least some monster here, because I can't get 3 with just a single slime in this position. Oh yeah, the numbers, when you have 1 3 monster left. That's interesting. Thanks for pointing that out. What does that tell me? What does that tell me? Because like the thing is, I don't know how this is split up. There might not be any 3 monsters here. Is there somewhere I know a 3 monster must go? Like potentially around this 6, but or this 5. Does there have to be a 3 down here? No. It could be like 2 2 1 or something. Could it? I don't know. What about this 2 as well? 2 there. So it's a similar situation. That, and that are the options. It's probably at the bottom, otherwise it would have a lot of 2 slimes / monsters. Yeah, but probably isn't good enough. Like, what if there are loads of 2 slimes down here? Tricky. This bit's tough, right? You need 2, you need 1, you need 1. So that 1 comes from either there or there. There's only 2 places. If it comes from here, it's either a... Oh, so it can't be that, so it has to be a slime. If that were the case, then that would have to be a 1. A 1 what? A 1 something. So either that's a 1 slime, or this is a 1 monster. Yeah, okay. So either that's a 1 slime, or that's a 1 monster. If that's a 1 monster, does that make anything bad? I might have to do a little bit of looking ahead. If that's a 1 monster, then that becomes... I can't use it, therefore that has to be a 1 monster. And that would have to be a 1 something. 1 monster. Like it would be like that. These will all be cut off. Ooh, I don't think this is leading anywhere. I'm kind of stuck. Can I figure out these 5? There's 5 and the 6. The 5 and 6. I think there's a 2 slime below the 5 and a 3 monster directly right of 6. Right. That is a configuration that would work. Can I rule out the other configurations? Like, how do I rule out that, like, what if there's a 2 monster or a 2... Yeah, what if there's a 2 monster here and then a 3 there? Well, that... there is an issue with that. Oof. Well, you would need 3, and it wouldn't be able to go here. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, let's consider some options down here. So, I know this can't be a monster, so it either has to be one of the 2 slimes. So it's either that slime or that slime. Both of which works out okay. We could then have a 3 monster. Which is what you were suggesting. 1 slime, that would mean you need a 1, and that can only come from here. From a monster. 1, 1. But then this couldn't be a 3. It would have to be a 3, but it couldn't be, so that doesn't work. Okay. So yes, that rules out that being a 1 slime, right? It has to be a 2 slime. Or no slime at all. In which case we're moving over to here, and this has to be a 2 monster to get rid of that. If that's the case, then that's free. So that needs a 3 from over here, but that's an issue because it hits the 1. I think you're right. I think it is 2 slime, 3. I think you're correct. It's still scary. All right, that's something. What's my favorite puzzle game ever? I did a list recently, actually, of some of my favorite games. I mean, I don't have an absolute top favorite, but I can say a few. So games like Outer Wilds, Return of the Obra Dinn, The Witness, A Monster's Expedition. I mean, there's just so many good games. Steven Sausage Roll. I mean, there's plenty more that I'm just not thinking of. At some point, I will do a randomized playthrough of The Witness, because I played it recently as a kind of a replay because I didn't record my original playthrough. Yeah, my original playthrough I played when it came out, and I did not record things at that time. And so recently I replayed it and recorded it, which was nice. Did a 100% playthrough. I don't know if you watched that, but it's on my channel. And then, yeah, the plan is to do a randomized one at some point, but I kind of got a bit burnt out on it from doing that replay. So I'm going to leave it a little bit and then eventually play it with a randomizer at some point. Okay, where next? Because this looks equally horrible. You need a 1. It could come from there or there. There or there. And that would actually be fine with everything else around here as well. Wait, the border in his face cam is an environmental puzzle. Only if they were the same color. I see what you're doing there. Like, hold on, like along that way. Sure. Maybe I should. I don't want to mess around with my settings, but I could. I mean, I guess I could do this and then make it go black. There we go. We've got a puzzle. Amazing. All right. Okay, now we need to make more progress. This is a hard one. Don't know if we just stumbled into a really difficult one here, because I don't know how these are generated. How are Minesweeper puzzles generated in general? And is this similar? Is there just like some way of doing it where you know it's always going to be resolvable? So what's the goal of this game? It's like Minesweeper, but instead of mines, there's these monsters, and the monsters affect the numbers on cells in a different way to mines. So if you look at this screen, it tells you how they affect the numbers. So monsters, which are these three, affect cells in this pattern around them. And they can either be 1, 2, or 3 monsters, and they'll add 1, 2, or 3 to the number of the cell that they're affecting. And then slimes affect in a pattern just like mines in normal Minesweeper, but the difference being that they can be a 1 or a 2. Whereas in Minesweeper, effectively Minesweeper is this game, but with only the green slimes. And all the other monsters are adding variations to it. And I have to clear out the entire board. Avoid clicking on any of the monsters effectively. So, okay. So that needs a 1. Where's it coming from? Well, it's not coming from... Well, what do I know? What do I know? This can't be a monster, because then it would affect that 0 there. So if it's going to be anything, it has to be a slime, but it might be nothing. If it were nothing, what would that mean? It would mean a lot of things. A lot of things. I feel like there's some 1 slimes below the 3 monster around here. But can I know that for certain? I guess, so that 1 needs a 1. If it were a 1 thing like this, what would that mean? Bad things? That means that would have to be a 1 slime here. Like, there's no reason that couldn't be the answer, right? Not a 1 slime, a 1 monster, sorry. Or there could just be a 1 slime there, or a 1 monster there. There's like a whole bunch of ways that could go. I definitely have a super tricky one here, don't I? Or I'm just not very good at Minesweeper. Both possibilities are potentially valid. 2. This 3 is really bothering me. There, and there. If they're here, then they're monsters. If they're here, then they're monsters. Whatever goes here is going to affect this. Whatever goes here is going to affect this and this. So that can be at most a 1 monster. At which point, I can't put the next thing there. It would have to go down here, and it would have to be a 2 monster, which does work out nicely. Okay. That's if this is involved in the 3. It would have to be a 1, yes. Well, if that's not involved in the 3, though? Well, if like this is a 1, it can't be a 2. Okay, so hold on. If that were a 1, then this can't be. It can't clear up the rest of it. So you're not involved unless. Hold on. How does it work with slimes? If you're a 1 or a 2, like either way, putting something here, like a 1 or a 2. 1. I would not be able to. I mean, it would take away from that 1, so that we wouldn't be able to put 1 there to finish it off. So it'd have to go there instead, but it could only be a 1 at most. So we can't have a thing here. Okay. I do have 3 lives, but I don't want to get anything wrong. So there cannot be a thing here, right? Let's just iterate all of the options. Can't be you, because then where is the 2 coming from? Can't be there, because that would make that. Yeah, so that doesn't work. Can't be you, that's already bad. Can't be you. It can't be U because, again, same thing of I can't put a thing here that would affect the 2, and I can't put a thing here that would affect the 2 because we've got 0s and 1s there, and that's bad. Okay, so we are not putting a thing there. We are actually splitting between here and here. The split could be... Oh, we don't have any 3s left. Okay, so we are splitting. All right. If we are splitting, then this has to be at most... So they have to be 2 monsters. That has to be a 1, and that has to be a 2. Okay, I think that's correct. I think I'm good. I'm not hitting anything right now. Yes. Yes. Ta-da! It at least feels like I'm on the right track, given that I managed to miss everything. I could just be being lucky. It's possible. So that needs a 1 from there. Okay. Oh, this is going to tell me a lot. Okay. It's all going to open up now. You need a 1 from there. That's scary. 1. 0. Yep. 0, 0. You need a 1. It has to come from there. 0, 0. Don't make any mistakes. This has to be a 2 slime. There we go. Whew. Finally, we're making good progress. 1 there. This has to be a 1 slime. It has to be a 1 monster. Suddenly, just everything's moving along really quickly. It tells so much. Okay, we need a 1 here. Which has to be a 1 slime, right? Is that true? Yeah. Okay. Then we need a 1 here, and it has to be a 1 monster. 1 monster at right up. Oh yeah, thanks. I was going to get there later. 2 has to come from here, so it has to be you. That has to be a 1 slime. How are we doing for numbers? Not got many things left. 0. So you need a 1, so it has to be a 1 slime. You need a 2, it has to come from a 2 monster. Okay, we've only got 2 slimes left. How are they going to get arranged? Well, you need a 2, so that has to be a 2 like that. No, hold on, sorry. Oh no, yeah, that's right. Is that right? Yeah, we've only got slimes left. You need 2, so where's it going to come from? It has to come from there. So that has to be like that. Therefore, that's free. You need a 1, so it has to be there. Yay! Cool. All right. All right. How do I see how long I've been streaming for? Oh, I see. About an hour. We did it. We did it. We are doing well. Okay, I'm going to stop playing now. There's another thing you can add, right? There's all hazards. Ghosts. Interesting. Well, let's look at what the rule is for ghosts. Pattern like that. Okay, and they're always 3s. Interesting. I'll leave that to you lot. You can go and play it yourself. What do serpents do? Let's turn that on. Oh gosh. An extra 2 things. Bestiary. Pattern like that. So diagonals only, and they're 1s and 2s. Ooh, spooky. Okay. Yeah, that's for everybody else to figure out. There's one other thing I want to try out though. Where is it? It's not actually released yet, I don't think. Let me check the showcase thing. No, it's not in the showcase channel. But so Competor or Kuchiwa, who also has a YouTube channel, Japanese language YouTuber, made this thing. Okay. Which is effectively like, oop, I'm making the wrong things, full screen. Effectively sound panels from The Witness, but made in PuzzleScript. So let's just check. Somebody let me know if the sound's like too much, because it's going to be playing sounds a lot, and I'm going to try and solve some puzzles with those sounds. That looks like it's quite loud on the thing. I'm going to turn that down. I'm also going to turn down my desktop volume. Whoa, I've got it loud. There we go. I might turn it down more. Is that okay? Like, is that, I mean, it's a slightly annoying sound. It's going to be slightly annoying, but as long as it's like an okay volume, you can hear it, and it's not like completely destroying my voice. All good. So low, high. Da, 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 da. Okay. There was like a weird noise at the beginning of it that wasn't this. Okay. What on earth is that? Sorry, Slowbo friend. I hope the noises didn't scare you away. What on earth is that? I hear the long notes. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. This is not an epic game at the moment. Da, 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 da. Something like this, but I don't know which height it is. I don't know the relative pitches between the notes. Ooh, like I can't. Am I hearing like all 5 notes? I'm so sorry, anybody who's watching. It's like it's like that. Something close to that. I'm pretty sure I tried this already. Yeah, I guess the issue is I don't know the relative pitches. Yes, a live stream with this chaos music. Maybe it goes like this, like da 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 da. I mean, it goes really high at the end. Hey, Brendan. Found out about your channel when I heard about the case of the Golden Idol. Awesome. That was a great game. I really loved it. I'm glad it brought people to the channel. I think a few people found the channel because of that game. Because not that many people had played it. I don't know how I'm going to solve this. It's the same note twice. It's da 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 da. I just have to figure out like what the relative note is. It's like a note, two notes that are the same. Found it from my Tai Chi series, another game that was great and brought a lot of people to my channel. Like occasionally I'll play a game that, you know, has some decent amount of attention towards it. People will want to look up a series. There are not that many people who have done the series because it's not that big of a game and a bunch of people find my channel, which is great. A question about the Golden Idol. Yes, ask away. If I can think through this noise. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Da, 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 da. It goes higher. Like it's definitely some structure like this that I'm trying. I just don't know the relative notes. I feel like I've tried a lot of this already. Like I'm not crazy thinking it's this, right? I mean, I just tried them all, right? In which case, that's... I mean, it goes higher, for sure. So that... Well, I'm running out of stuff. It's definitely not that. Staircase down? But there, you could hear it. It went buh, 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 buh. It's like definitely the same. Oh, unless... Was there like an interval in the two different things? I mean, I don't like take as long as you need to type. I think you can. Oh, I guess maximum comment length is 200 characters, so I guess it has to fit into that. I think the thing that's messing me up is there's an interval that's happening in the two different sounds that are playing. And they're swapping over notes, which sometimes makes it sound like it's the same note twice in the same thing. So I think you might be right, it might be going up, maybe? Well, you said staircase down. Or it might be like this. That's the same. It gets too hard. This is insane. I did it! Okay. Oh, I'm through. At least this is nicest to listen to. Although, for how long? Maybe it's just nicer because of the it's different to the previous one. That's 9 notes. Yeah. It's got to be those middle notes, maybe? Duh. Wait. Duh. Something like... Whoa! First go! I think I was pretty lucky there. Because I just guessed at the relative, like, frequencies. Maybe I just shortened them all to like 1 note each. Like that? No. Oh, it's changing. That's the same thing twice. That's the same thing again. I swear it changed. Oh. Alright, see you, Brendan. I mean, I know exactly what it's doing, but there's too many notes. Okay, so maybe we do the same thing as last time. Let's write it down. High, high, high. Oh, high, high, middle. Low, low, low. Middle, high, high. Okay, so it's symmetrical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got 5 things. 1, 2, 3, 4. It might be like... Isn't this what I just did? This is what I just did. So it's not that. How else do you want me to split this up? Well, okay, so I could think about the timing as well. So that's 2 notes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So what would that mean if I did like every... Let's do like that, 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 that. I'm not sure how this could work. Like it could be encoding something else in the noises. Like... Like what if like means something? How would I know? Five notes. I mean, is there any reason why I definitely don't come back on myself? Like I know what it is. It's the I mean, maybe I just do the first five notes. Nope. Maybe I do the last ones. Nope. In which case, what do I do instead? I already tried this. Which I can get to two ways. One is by taking every other note. What if we do that note instead? That one. That one. Hold on. That. No. I'm just thinking like maybe I skip over some notes. Don't understand it. Why is it in three parts that all go 1, 2, 3, rest? I don't know how to progress here. I might have to leave it. There's no other... I can't think of any other ways to split this up. Okay, so it's symmetrical. Maybe it's just... No, but it's the same as doing the first five notes. I was thinking like, oh, maybe I like unmirror it. But that would just be the same as doing the first five notes or doing the last five notes. Don't know. Maybe the pitch could mean something like go up. Oh, that could be interesting. Doesn't work out, but that's interesting. Like, just take each note as being like, go to that position next. Unless, hold on, so like... No. Then what? There's just not enough data. Nope. Also, you'd expect it to start with the middle note, right? I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to stop. I can't figure out what's intended with this one. Anyway, I just wanted to give it a little try anyway. So that's that. I think I'm done. Just trying out those two things, Cavern Sweeper. So yeah, a reminder, Cavern Sweeper was is the current Thinky Games Club game. So if you go to thinkygames.com and subscribe to the newsletter or join the Discord, you can follow along with the current Thinky Games Club games, of which Cavern Sweeper is the current one, and last time it was End Step Steve and all sorts of things previously. And I was just trying this out because it was posted in the Discord. So just wanted to give it a go. Cool. All right. That's all, folks. I think I'll be doing some streams every now and then. I might just do this occasionally where I'm just like, people post a game that they want playtesting or whatever. And I'll give it a go on stream. Which means I can't really announce them when I'm going to do them, but whatever. People just have to happen to be around. Okay. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time for something else. Goodbye.